Thanks, Louise. So judgment is a really interesting topic, and usually, or what judgment means to me is it's really a trait that we have. Everyone has it, and it's something that we need. It's something that we use to make decisions with every day. So we need to be able to judge in order to make sensible decisions and conclusions and things that we want to do and don't want to do and this kind of thing. Then it can also be used as sort of a reprimand and praise type of judgment with people and with ourselves. So why I think we're so quick to judge others, usually I bring this back to values again, because when someone's doing something that you don't like or something that challenges you or challenges your values, you'll tend to judge it as bad and wrong and things like this. When someone does something that supports your values or supports the things that you like, you'll tend to judge them as good and wonderful, and you'll praise them. So anyone that challenges anything you believe in or something that you think, it's like one of my mentors says, if you see something in someone that you're too proud to admit that you have in you, or if you see something in someone that you are too humble to admit that you have also in you, will tend to judge it. So, but again, I'll bring back to values. If it's something that challenges your values or your beliefs or your morals, and you'll tend to label as bad, wrong, and if it's something that supports your values, what's most meaningful in your life, what you love, and also your morals. If it supports that, you'll judge it as well, but you'll judge it the opposite. This is actually quite just part of life. We do this, but I think if it gets to the point where it's quite taking over your life in the sense that you're constantly judging others and you're burning a lot of time talking about it and a lot of energy and things like this with friends, I think it's wise to think about your own life and realize that when we're not living on track and purposeful and living congruent with our highest values and what's most meaningful to us, we can tend to swing back into that lower mind. It's what we call the lower mind, where we quickly get into judgment and we spend a lot of time there. So you want to really look at what's most meaningful to you in your life. How do you want to design your life? How do you want to spend every day? What do you want to work on? What do you want to dedicate your life to? You want to get on inspired mission, because when you're there and in that time, in that moment, focusing on something that you love and something inspiring, you'll tend to not really have time to judge other people, and especially not yourself. So that's the best way I recommend to stop even judging yourself, is to find out what your highest values are, your purpose, your mission, and design your life with doing, dedicate your life doing something that you love, because when you're really working on that inspired mission, you won't have time to judge yourself. You'll only have time to love yourself. And I hope that helps on judgment. Thanks, Louise.